The Otumfo is encouraging some of the chiefs under some of the chiefs over who I'm the president, encouraging them to make them Omangene. That prompted me to make that speech. I don't speak for just speaking sake. The history between Ashantis and Bonos were being, changed.
Nana Samba Jafla, Omangene, and Asabre, or in 2020, and so as a form, yeah, and by no begin common after. What you much, the few court to move and their court, and
because they want to delay the matter and they want to disrupt constitutional process. And for that matter, we pray that those motions on that day will be here. Yes, the Gazette is a deliberate. I think when the registrar came to the court, almost say the document I submitted at the regional House of Chief, they have to go into a meeting and then decide whether we are telling the Ghanaian people that Omahin is a diabolical character and he's a liar and they're dubious and it's sorry to say he doesn't deserve to be where he is. Do you know why? Because you're a lawyer, and the Chieftaincy Act clearly tells you what is your role in respect to the Chieftaincy institution or in your role as a president of the Boone Regional House of Chief. You're here, the man will be tried. I'm saying he'll be tried. What does it? He has no authority. But meanwhile, he keep on misleading the young ones in this country. Who are you? You have nobody. The reason why Umayi has sent me said, Nana Agyemang Badu, the lawyer, sorry, all right, and an actual letter, Abre Court, and they said he cannot come. A law. And today, the contempt that I know Sorry believes is a law. A learned person, fine brain, and he know. And Tebetcheno, whether Sorry or no Sorry, one of the biggest lawyers in this country, I'll become no, no two ways. Sorry believe that the law is the law. And then the matter will be tried. The matter will be tried. And once the matter will be tried, contempt in the channel. Your friends and the lawyer for the petitioners, I'll move the Chief Justice Nufi Ono. Sorry believe in the law. Sorry said like the law is the law. If the law is the law, and then today the Chief Justice is being tried, clearly Dormaadikuro can also be tried. If it's a high court, he can equally be tried. Whether Sorry or whether no Sorry, he'll be tried, and the contempt will be executed. But
Coco TV GH. Ope be beer wa santimem. Say news, say sports, say entertainment. BBR. Wa santimai. Coco TV GH. I'm telling you, ole logo. Jenny Egbe your Coco TV GH. Baro bagba Coco TV GH. No size. Egbe. G.
Any the Dinkan. Where come on?
Well, I'm saying it's important that we go back over the last weekend. You see, the president of the Asante Nation, right, upon the visit of the king of Eswati, Obaya, Obesha Santimani Monyam, by extension, the Ghanaian people never shared money or money Monyam. So it's important, say, the best share of him so now Yadanase. Now, Yaman, Managia Tumsha and Pat, Doyeno, Neso Ghana for any, and Ampane, a so Asantimani. And declared over the weekend of him so a demonstrator, say, Ampa. He is the president of the Asante Nation, and forever and ever will be the president of the Asante Nation. Here, the Ghana for us, Ghana man penina, and a Ghana man penning for maternity. Emma, that program was successful. We are grateful to them. The Asante Nation is grateful to the people of this country because Umbetaya Champa, Umusa Asante or mine, and Umba Eddie or Dobbe Bodum, and I somewhere. And clearly, fast forward, today by court. I think we came here on the 16th nearby, and then court, at MIS on the 3rd of July. Today, the 3rd of July, we should come back to the court. And we'll brush in the back court. Here back court, or Daroma, I'm sure the trial judge, the Munyam for not here, Kunyamuno, a branch here now, Obejan, Adoma, I'm sure, only in year, or catching and me catch the last time you came. I told you, share, catching a criminal matter. Come back to the court with the same person, the other man in the hand one. But the main reason why I said, and I came to Assembly Shadani said, Sorry. I think if you know Sorry, he's one of the renowned lawyers in this country. Only lawyer, a friend, petitioners now once the Chief Justice our Krumano among for BC or Diana Munsen be into Mompamno. This uncle for now, Mompamno, Sorry, and no lawyer. And I think within this week, and he's engaged in respect of that petitioner or more trial the Chief Justice. And he may be in that process. And for that matter, he cannot avail himself to me by annum. And on that ground, that reason fairly effect. Actually, back court to no champa. He cannot come today. And for that matter, Australia court say Ampa, Omon Sonashina, Omo joining the matter. So the matter will come on either on Wednesday or Friday, right? Friday, until 18th of July. It is 18th of July. That is where the matter will come. The reason why Umayi has sent me said, Nana Agyemang Badu, the lawyer Tadio sorry, all right, and an actual letter Abre court and they say he cannot come because he's a petitioner from Crofona Sebi say the Chief Justice or more no, so he cannot come. So you have to put this in perspective and you have to tell the Ghanaian people that is the story.
Ene Musa omamba yi ugidi sa asam no said ya musi so no fa ne ntem so no abeboa.
Well, Sebi, once a year to say as a sentiment when I'm bringing Yamania, Sebi, a bar in Semnia Mamra, and will fee. With that speed, we can do it. But her air gun and it's a consistent matter. And so once the person nipa natural letter, and indeed say, I'm passing, Tadio sorry. And then the lawyer for the petitioners, I want to pam the Chief Justice. And the only team Madia. Judge, you know, and it was 18th. We come back. And then the matter will be tried. The matter will be tried. And once the matter will be tried, contempt in the channel. The friends and the lawyer for the petitioners, I'll move the Chief Justice Nifi Ono. Tadio sorry believe in the law. Tadio sorry said like the law is the law. If the law is the law, and then today the Chief Justice is being tried, clearly Dormaadikuro can also be tried. If it's a high court judge, he can equally be tried. So the law is the law, and he'll be tried. Whether Tadio sorry or whether no Tadio sorry, he'll be tried, and the contempt will be executed. But you know,
Yehu bibi nketenkete bi a efa ya so se nipa obesi na Agyemang badu anan do mahene nipa obesi na nan no court no kwa bufu e dey na si ye.
well, clearly, today, before the court, Omar filed 2 motions. We have filed 2 motions on the 18th. Shada na Sebi, yeah, bonfire said, try judge, no be who be amabo, who Ghana for amabo. Now, Sebi, shall 2 motions now, both parties now filing no. The matter will be here because they want to delay the matter and they want to disrupt constitutional process. What I say, and for that matter, we pray that those motions on that day will be here. Yeah, here, the man will be tried. I'm saying he will be tried. Only to me be Okumanum. What I say, he has no authority. But meanwhile, he keep on misleading the young ones in this country. Who are you? You have nobody. But of course, because of constitutional provision, and all of us are resolved some part. You better respect your home. You need to be my home. You be your home. I can't slap you and leave you because there's law. There must be that reasoning. And so we must respect each other at all times. And that is why I say court can't someone you should accept it. Court can't someone won't pay it. Today, that's what I'm saying. Tadio sorry believe. Or believe we say petitioners no fairly that the Chief Justice should be removed a law. And today the contempt that I know Tadio sorry believe is a law. A learned person, fine brain, and he know. And Tebetcheno, whether Tadio sorry or no Tadio sorry, one of the biggest lawyers in this country, I'll become no 2 ways. Tadio sorry believe that the law is the law.
The na me busa ne se yati bibisa nipa obesi na Agyemang badu anan no court no bufu no
e ma he want Dormaadikuro to be here in person. Because the banter asem na ayo no Ghana and ono. What I say? Enti enye matter wo betimi aka say ampa obi megina wanan mu. Enye civil matter, a criminal matter. So what I say? Once a criminal matter and then you have been cited, ese oba habi. Enti you don't sit at the you on tower pato and then try to behave that you are authority. You don't have authority and on throne hold. Once over the weekend recently, or can be say ampa he say a good day be or no nasa as so the man obi ntimote. So a good day e na nasa as so. Say omobintu. Why do you want to lie? Because you lie, because you are lying in the sense that look, at the end of the day, the constitution of this country has made it clear. A good day be a was as to be a kroma be a bind there. Now, Sebi, as Antiman and Kaya Jimiana, Nanko Boasi gold mine, baby Annie, what I say, Nankana, a gold mine in your entry. But I'm saying a good day be a was as to be a bind there. Name shall bind there. If the government is using that resource, it might use the resource in our benefit. But don't try to patum ending trojan na a good day and coming made them as one coming pino muntu. But meanwhile, when you read the constitution, 257 clause 5, a church and a good day be a bind there. But why do you sit there? Now I say Uma Bunukutu Pase, Nanka Domain and company will be to. But meanwhile, you know you don't have authority. Yeah, money as if him to your lawyer, he knows all these provisions of the constitution, and he keep on throwing dust in the eyes of the ordinary Ghanaian. And yet, at time. Onyai.
If you contempt na yen share na gazette no sensem so far I say maybe I be back to be as I say you can contempt to asem you jai na gazette no asem.
Yeah, so the gazette is deliberate. The reason why I say, I think when the friends saying the registrar came to the court, almost say the document I submit at the regional House of Chief, they have to go into a meeting and then decide whether somebody ban no more farmer. We are telling the Ghanaian people that Dormaadikuro is a diabolical character and he's a liar and they're dubious and it's sorry to say He doesn't deserve to be where he is. Do you know why? Because you're a lawyer, and the Chieftaincy Act clearly tells you what is your role in respect to chieftaincy institution or in your role as a president of the Boone Regional House of Chief. What do you have to do? Documents number, documents no. Me mama. So mama do birth set me. Say you, chebi na poku. Me ba na me na poku. Me why register of birth. Me ti was me no. It's not my duty. Said my duty is your father, between your father and your mother, to decide who is the DNA test. So it's the duty of the Sampa Traditional Council to bring documents or be a Sampa Mahini. Once or the bar, you the regional house of chief, you have no authority. You have no authority. All right. So once you have no authority, don't come and tell the Ghanaian people say now what the interest say you got transfer. I got here. Why you forward it?
What's my name, sir? Documents, you know, traditional council, no, and also provided the call national, and I say regional, and also provided the call national.
But Daroma shall be a processes. Shall be a free the Sampa Traditional Council. Now process it. Then this is the Sampa Traditional Council. The acting president, our Nana Kojo Masa, was the one who was signing here. Just signing way I him for almost the kingmakers. Omunya signing here. And they forwarded the document to the regional house of chief. And once I do the regional house of chief, what you have to do is to forward the document to the national house of chief. Sana humanity. But meanwhile, you are telling people in this country as if you have authority to decide on that document. You don't have that authority. You want to tell the people of this country, say, and you know, only our authority, no, obwa, no di, no gu, and I need to be a friend of Bono. There's nothing like Bono. There's nothing like Bono. We keep on saying the 1959 bill of the Bono Ahafo region. I have what in home, and the Bono was at home. Clearly, Sabi Obi or a friend is a Tanoso, and Obi was Sampa, Sequa, and in Chesa Sabi, on to me, and Meshum, and out to me, and Asantisem. So what I say, and the say, Ubenya, I drop Henny, or a learned person, drop Henny, Junum Hoin, a learned person, and then another man keep on misleading you in the house. Sabi, any demo, or keep on misleading you.
Well, Red Robbie, my name is yet it is drop Henny, and my Hinas man say, or said that maybe say, young Gazette, sample him. And also,
you say him, sample him at toy, Sabi, or buy him at toy and see him. It is what to say, you'll be your mind and I am fun to be now. So let's talk about the relevant here. Because the relevance is the fact that there's no Obahima in Sampa. But he said he's a learned person. Don't mind him. It is obvious said Nana your Sampa Hima. He should bring the document. I'm sure say this is a partner and I'm a president. Nana me a president. I've come to meet in the archive. Say we ne Sampa Obahima. This is a document. Now the abeche Ghana for no more. But you cannot provide any document. But you sit down there, a learned person, a lawyer. A high court judge, you say now you're Obahima or Sampa. You are misleading the people. It's enough. It's high time that he desists from that indiscipline with the greatest of respect.
I'm also doing my name is baby. I had to me and from National Street. Now, I
Kwanya. Na yemre wanse emambra. Ene sebi ukase o pro hwan ya de nyefe. Asantiman have shown all time and again that Asantiman will show respect and Asantiman will follow due process. Once you follow due process and to let someone that flower be gazetted, not gazette to let someone that flower, it therefore become a precedent. Precedent ni say asida. Enti asida no to let someone that flower say no come. Enti ebema na be asuade ehun amanyina, and that is what embody Asantiman. Enema Asantiman. And so whether say echo and cheo and I am fanko to let someone that flower be gazetted.
My whole video be on social media. Every had the mammy tipping in the minister. Abanti the media minimum so you're in so you're in, but I'm funny the man say, Ubiani baby on Yan is having the granny decree. Or see a friend and not Kubia. Like I say, as some now, Atiami, share my deal, I say, Atiaka.
Well, what Aroma, I'm say, many maybe a sha Nana Kakudia and Brasham or Casafi. And I minima Akunya Odi. And I what Aroma say, Odia Kunya, minima Akunya Odi. Sa akonya no odi no me gitum pass and power share or hin bi ase okruma no e na sebi sa hin no share na se okruma no osomo Asantiman eni so osomo Asantiman na se Asantiman kan asem no se entonchia bi tia ya okobi sa ne hin na and clearly he want to trend and he's misleading. He has no fast. He's a disgrace. He's an unfit character to even speak. But first because of democracy and now to be but he want to mislead. They can say I baby also your hin no ne hin ne hwan Mensia in a trans here can asem. So Mensia is a nation on its own. See, I can't someone, you have no authority. So official you can't you come to the court if you driver a higher
high court.
And you know some right say but you don't sit on social media and do propaganda with all those bloggers. Oh yeah, why? You are blogging and then you want to make money. It's not about money. It's about the fact that we want to make sure that I'm running by Agyemang and the law is here. So any fish and pa, they should tell the people to come here. Yes, and it's here near Asantima Kano in the womb. You too for Kano in the womb. And the reason why I say womb say customarily, I did be Asantima Kano because when you look at the source of law, all right, customary laws are laws. And this is Asantima etra Ninkonyam and Asantima Otum for transit, no can answer. It therefore become binding. A show, Emma, you have to do what is right. It is only woman tears and Asantima Kana. They should come to court. Anything Sana no can say, Shabi in Semna Kano, it was not right. You should tell those people, and I'm going to lawyer name, running me. If you monkey can't send them, then they come to court and pat the mention kind of quit. What does your bidding could but for now, you have to want them to let some of the flanes and my hand.
I must a jam walk, but yes, by the BI, yes, said who somebody in so or ya by Juma, a peace court judge. But I'm 18 people.
Oh, what Darma? So whom you want to let some of the flies, I'm saying, no fashion in pong. Once a million fashion in pong, Sebi, I did be a Asana Nafuma, and I did be Asana Kumam, Asama Kumam. But I say, as I say, be an Amutubio to Biano, or to Mammy, and Otuma Bushan. Is the one who know, now whom you are home. But of course, said Juman, he'll be here, and then he will demonstrate that he is an authority, or a very quiet but very fearsome, and very daring. And so clearly, once opportunity in Nibana, when you're Quanyana, Uncle some Ghana bind there, he'll come here and demonstrate not being a Sunday Samoano.
Some day festival, you say, as a home for Piba. And move so, and
what are my so and raise a fatima? I think we are very young, and then we are going to do in the respect of development. You say training college be on them. So once you want to build a training college there, you want to plan and do it massively. So we can get people who can support us to be able to embark on that journey, and that is the essence. That is why we are packaged it so that we can relax and make sure we are able to do it at the right time and to do it diligently, and that's the essence. We communicate the date to you as and when the time is ready, but we communicate to you at appropriate time. I'm going to baby.
Now person to be
what are my anti-China?
Okay. A fashion, my yearly, my grandeba in a band of the point. Okay, it's no one should any good. Okay. It's I know some
I was for or here about Jane Marcunio. Now, another Coco Press, Nassia, the baby. Those are the media can call, media can call, and Wabahan. Now, also on some Kakra or Komoka Kradumudi. It's we also the Muntier. I was for Unimsa or Hinebaman Tank, Sakasa. So, we say, Mijina baby. Now, me, dear, one dance here. They say, dear, we are sitting Ghana in Ayadia tomb. Now, why you could put your son of Hopa in your dear? Wouldn't say a bemi, dear Mua. Obianim so in Belgian Massa. We are the media royals. Exactly. A Mambrani and Mania, sir. The media royals, Safano Ukraine. Oma can do with the now, Abusia, yes, say, Sabio, dear Shanoan Fanshawa, every top, Piao, Sansona, Saba, Sabi, a bibidro, Mapa. Ya, we are saying Ayadiatumu. Oh, Coco, Yafi free mamma too. I feel Mamma would tell you, my young oh, Madame Ma, Oba, Wadiane, oh, Nitia was here strong. A mamma from him, Bassa, we didn't Muadia. Oh, we didn't Muadia, they threw Numa. We are not now, so yes, we are bear mama. Now, person will see sister. No, so good to go. Not say, we are the one. No, person, we did it. Every Mura, what you go mount. Not the mamma cry, Nani Papa, and a Japadi or Coco 20 Canebra. O Pesania man in Abusia for Coco President, Asiana Pesaoba, and Fremi were in a bed in Macuma or Hinebana, me, Brenna, bread. Samuel Fremi, Saminia, Sabi, a draw, and I'm a more BB, a bit Yama, Obemano, a Jinason, what me up Pemo, Banoa. Now, question the what to a wabo Fratason, when you so Pedro Papa, dear, Eddie, no one Coco President. His son said, Udru Kumase. Adum Bantima Oforiko Mama Komwa Odruwa Yasalutuno say army commander Abrochre for moto where so one friend one and free me in Pabu ya branding sem
Me buy amanfo a amono ne omu problem. Ye won pompi ataskara. Dodo no ade omu hama abreme. Wa solve ama wo. Wo pesa wo house solve wa. Goku.
Sir.
One here.
Yo.
Bema wutu oni hwa. Bema wutu oni hwa. Bema wutu oni hwa. Ene na
Asa na ka dey say
o be wi ase be. Abusia aso pencha asem si. Free Coco sisi a.
Yo. Bye bye.